Ethan.
I'm Adam.
We're here with Squilling Reels. Today we're on a little tributary of the Ohio River. We're actually up here in about between 5 and 8 foot of water. And we're trolling for walleye, sauger, saugeye,
Anything.
maybe there might be muskie in here. If we catch a muskie in this current, it's going to be fun, so be ready for that. But we're up here, we're trolling right below this dam in the tailwaters. Not a lot of people troll, but we're trolling.
Not around here for sure.
Trolling, but just a couple crankbaits. I think both of them are Rapalas. You know, they dive 5 to 6 foot, which a lot of times puts these baits about a foot off bottom, which is perfect. These fish, little interlude, we've caught a couple already, and these fish are tearing them up. So every pass we've made, we've caught a fish. So stay tuned, guys. Maybe we'll put you guys on some more. All right. Start the pass. First cranker's down. Second cranker is down. My cranker is down. The old panther doodle is down. Oh, I hate this net.
Yeah, I know. But
Oh, he's sucking on me. I don't like it. First catch of the day. Not exactly what we're after, but it's something.
like the second.
What was that? 5 minutes we were trolling?
Buddy, we trolled from there to there and caught a fish.
It ran in front of them. They're opportunistic feeders. And he said, "This is awfully bright colored to be grass, but I'll try it."
He's like, that's some tasty.
Got a fish on. It looks like a walleye or sauger.
Yes!
That's a chunker. Oh yeah.
He inhaled that crankbait too.
All right, guys. Nice little saugeye here. We don't often keep fish on our channel, but these ones we do.
Yeah, he's hooked deep.
He's hooked pretty deep, and
he's bleeding. That's a saugeye.
Saugeye. But he's bleeding out, and they're delicious. So
He's going in the ice bucket.
If he'll fit.
If he'll fit.
Hey, man.
Ethan thought I had a leaf, and that is hands down the weirdest looking leaf I've ever seen.
And when we get across close to that boat, I'll reel in and we'll make another pass. That's a fish.
You got it?
Yep. You're good. You're all right. Here, deal with that. Yeah. Little tangled mess, ain't it? That's keeper. Fish on. Oh, come off. We're good. Keep going. I got a fish. It's a big fish. Yeah. It's a big fish. You got a fish. You got a fish. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a chunky little monkey.
Putting them on them. It's a fish.
What?
He jumped and skidded.
Nah, I thought something fell.
In the turn. Tom always told me in the turn is when they hit. Because if you think about it, there's a sudden change in the bait's action.
It literally returned in.
Both doubled up. I told you, people don't do this hardcore.
That's only 7. And the first brother picture goes, "You're too late. We got them all."
You're trying to catch these fish. Adam, fish. I got you.
Not a bad one. It's not bad, but don't kill it. Don't kill it. Not a bad little chunky boy.
So this is what I was telling you guys. Your line tie, if you're trolling one of these and this hits a rock, your line's gonna be here. As soon as this contacts bottom or something, this will flip up and go over, and it lifts all your hooks right up out of the way so you don't wind up getting caught on stuff. Just throwing these in a fire tiger or a chartreuse collar today. Something real bright. This water's a little murky. You need something that these fish can kind of home in on and see. So we're throwing something a little unnatural. As the water gets a little clear, we'll go towards au natural colors such as this.
Hey.
And then I'll catch a fish. I got him. He's not very big. It's a little guy. Nice little Saugeye, white tip. These fish have had a rough life, man. He's
Had a muskie.
maybe spots, white tip, Saugeye. Go get him, little guy. Yeah, trying to do a little demonstration for the folks at home that may not know. We are slaying them. They are just in here like swimwear today.
Now that feels a little nicer. It feels like it. It feels nicer. Kill it, let us drift. Take it out of gear. It might just be the current, but it feels like a nicer fish. It feels like it's nicer, but it might just be, yeah, it's just hooked funny. You wanna grab him for me? He was just hooked funny in the gill. It's not a bad one.
Got him?
I will as soon as he stops flaring at me, Rick flaring at me.
Woo!
It feels like it's moving. Yep, it's moving. Okay, yeah, my GoPro's going.
Oh yeah!
He's a little chunky boy. A little super chunker. I think he's just hooked poorly. I think that's why he's putting up such a fight.
Oh, he ain't worth a netting.
He
tried to eat it. He's going back.
He did not successfully eat it.
Hey,
There's fish in here. This is Feels to be a nicer fish. But then again, we are also cruising. There we go.
$14.
14 if we get it to the boat. I can't tell yet. He's going deep. Feels like a nicer fish. That's an eating size one.
Baby. Yeah. Get her there, bub. Sometimes you just gotta do it live.
And if I seem a little cautious, it's because he's got a lot of teeth.
Yeah.
Ah! No, just kidding. He didn't hurt me at all.
Lip him?
Yeah, why not?
You're wild. Here.
Till you get that. Till you get that.
There you go.
You can lip them.
Yeah,
I know I'm the
that's
only
a good chair.
person you know that lips. He's not going back.
He's going in the ice with all the other ones.
And he's gonna try and bite me because he heard me say that.
He's real angry about this.
And we don't have that many, we just have a lot of really big ones. So we're gonna keep just big ones like that, or decent sized ones. We don't keep the giants, but we will keep that one.
Nah, it's whatever it is moving. Keeps going. No. It's a fishy boy. Oh my gosh. I did not believe it. Oh, it's a big old fishy boy. He's a little chunky, man. I thought it was a stick. He was doing some weird stuff. He just gave up. He just said, "You got me. I'm quitting." Fish. Fish. It's a fish. It's like 70 degrees. Bluebird skies. And we are slaying them. It's just because of the water clarity. It's not very clear. So the fish are ignoring
73 degrees.
Yeah, it's 73. Fish are kind of ignoring the weather there. Well, in all honesty, with muddy water like this, the light penetration is really not as impactful. These fish can be super shallow. You know, it's this water, there's not a whole lot of light getting through it, so these fish will come up and feed on these banks, which is what we're trolling. And so yeah, they're in here. A lot of times fish in moving water are a lot less affected by weather patterns. These fish in the rivers, they're
Hard to reach.
they're crazy fish. They don't care. They just don't care. I got a fish on. Yep. Keep us moving. Man, he's pretty. He got some speckles on him. Most we caught were off the island or off those rocks, off the island or off the rocks. Nothing really up there. A few small ones, but big ones down there. Really? Really? Wow. He chased it right to the boat. Yeah. It's not a bad one. You see that subtle shaking in the rod tip there on all these rods. When you're trolling a crankbait, that's just your way of telling that your bait's action has not been impeded by a leaf or a stick or anything that's caught on the... When you're trolling up a creek like this in the fall with the leaves, you're bound to have, you know, leaves. And those, you know, one leaf on a treble or on the face of a lure can ruin its action. So just a little heads up. And one thing you can do if you notice that is you can give your rod a quick pop, and usually that stuff breaks loose, but always make sure you got the rod tips bouncing like that. Guys, you know it's been a good day when you got fish tails hanging out of your cooler. There's fishy boys in there.
Got a pretty successful day. We're about to turn in. It's rapidly dropping temperature.
Yeah, it's getting pretty cold pretty quick. But we've got 9 keepers. We could have easily had a limit. We turned a bunch of small ones loose, and then we turned a couple of intermediary size. And we got kind of picky there for a while and started turning some what would be smaller eater size loose, and ended up catching 9 keepers, 9 eater fish. So that's more than enough for me and him anyways. It's a mess of fish. So I'm gonna go home and clean them. We have one that was like 23 inches. That was actually a really decent sized Saugeye. Really didn't want to keep him. He was a little too big, but we ended up keeping him because he was hooked deep and his gill rakers were just pouring blood out of his gills. So we kept him. Anything really over like 3 or 4 pounds we've been turning loose, because it's just I don't have the heart to kill, you know, really big fish. So, you know, those bigger fish we've been turning loose. So we're in the no wake zone.
It's taking forever.
We're gonna run back to the boat launch, get this boat put up, and we may come back tomorrow. I think we're gonna make a trip up to Ohio River Outdoors. There's your guys' plug. Check them out and go buy some more of these crankbaits. Fire Tiger, Orange, Chartreuse has been the colors today. So we're gonna go give it a shot, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow. This is a real nice boat ride. You guys never seen me drive the boat on land, have you? Yeah, I'm following this truck.